Also working on dinner, so I may have to get up in a couple of minutes here. But hey, let's hit this here. And I am going to obviously have to resize myself. Tiny VTuber. I also apparently am going to have to turn the ferret cam back on. Let's also get this set back up. But hey, this is going to be Persona 5 Royal Max Confidence Challenge, Hard Merciless Difficulty, Part 66. Hold on, let me get the air horn. Anyway, I don't know. Possibly make that. All right. So, I definitely need this in more. And I need to bring chat. I need to bring you all over here so I can see your beautiful smiling faces. All right, that looks good. Hey, hi, how are you? I'm gonna turn the ferret up there. Ferret cam. Yeah, my chicken Tuscan pasta. Cooking away. There we go. Can y'all hear me? How's our game audio? There should be some game audio coming through in just a second here. Yeah, sorry I can't do speed runs all night. Even if we started one right now, we'd be finishing at like fucking 12:15, which means I'd get to spend 5 minutes playing video games with the homies as opposed to like I really, really value the time that I get to spend with people who are willing to play games with me. So, whence we left off, we got arrested. It sucked big time.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Looks like the audio balance is good. No audio delay here.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up!
Oh, look, police brutality.
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Nope, we're actually, so...
You should know your place.
At the end of every palace, there's been a retrospective where we're in this room. The game starts here, but we finally caught up to, like, the current day, quote-unquote. It's a bit like if you've ever seen a Guy Ritchie film. It kind of starts somewhere in the middle, towards the end, and then you cycle through.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. right path? That's no different from us.
Oh God.
You continue to stand firm.
Email. Uh-oh.
Are you implying
Yeah.
that
How
we
was
have no
how was work
evidence on
today,
you?
Emmy?
You're right. We have nothing.
Yeah, the police are not
And
your
it doesn't help
friends.
that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
Unfortunately.
But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he
Yeah, that they are, unfortunately.
Hey.
No, you
hear
can
me?
take the
It
test
seems your mind
early,
is clearing up.
like you had all
But
week.
unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Very, very simple investigate. Routine.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation.
That's on them, dude. Unfortunately.
Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey.
It sucks to be the bad
Hey,
guy,
are
but
you
like,
listening?
they knew for 2 weeks. They could have
time's
made
up.
arrangements.
We're done talking here. Goodbye. Why? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then.
There we go.
Giving
We're
you the
updated.
phone without arousing
Yeah.
suspicion will be easier said
Final
than
Fantasy X was rude to me. We're gonna start mixing 15 back in the schedule. I'm gonna do some PC runs this week.
wrong?
And I might start working on
Might you
Dark
have an
Cloud
idea as to
until
who
I can
sold you out?
find a game that I really want to speedrun. I need something that's gonna fucking dazzle people.
What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
Sae, I remembered Sugma.
Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now
Yeah.
we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Sug my dick! Bro, for real though? Goth Sae.
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true...
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple.
Goth Mommy Sae.
The dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall
Yes.
end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
I, much like Yoko Taro,
But it appears
have
my
a
time is
weakness
up.
for silver-haired
This is
women
as far as our
that are
conversation
very
can
strong.
go. This will be my last involvement with this case.
Oh well.
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may
Sae,
as well play
S-I-E,
along to
or
the end.
S-A-E.
And that honest look in
This
your
is
eyes.
Sae.
I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Trying to get that glug glug twisty mix suck, if you know what I'm saying. Oh no, no. She's like the only like main story character realistically that you can't kind of interact with.
I'll be going now.
Okay. Okay.
What good will this do, though?
But like, Chuck. Hold up.
Akechi?
I'ma bring this over here.
Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case.
Where
How
the
did
fuck
you
my
get
OBS?
approval?
Alright.
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
Look at
If I
her.
remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit
She's a
besides the
gorgeous
Phantom
woman.
Thieves?
That was but a lie
Anyway,
I spread
anyway.
to set them up. I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
Ah, Dicker the Kicker, 14
So
for
it was
14.
You're the one who
Man's
sold
got a
out the
golden
Phantom
leg.
Thieves.
The voices reading the
I
Blood
need you to
Oath
be clear
are
with me.
the
Who am I
twins.
supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun,
Which recent
does
update?
this phone look familiar to you?
OBS, I haven't fucked with it. I'm still on
Excuse me?
27.2.4. I'm not updating for like literally ever.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
I'm probably not updating until it's like completely fucking stable.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Ayo. Yeah, Sean needs to hit the fucking iron a little bit. Know what I'm saying? I mean, 28's been rough because the compatibility with a lot of other programs has been rough. Like, a lot of stuff will work, but like the Stream Deck is a big issue, and I use that very heavily.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Damn, I died. Fuck. VC face is a little tricky sometimes. Enjoy the fake metaverse, idiot.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name.
Yeah, don't dime on me, bro.
All that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
Alright, let me grab
More
a dinner.
importantly,
Sorry if this
they
runs.
should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
Yeah, I've been using VTube Studio for ages. Sorry, I'm back.
You know,
My tummy
if you
really
stay
hurt.
here, they'll likely
But
get rid of you
I
to
have some
eliminate any
delicious Tuscan
evidence.
chicken pasta.
I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Get the fuck out of here.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor. But considering
Oh yeah, it's Faba.
his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Yeah, Ryuji, come on.
Continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Ryuji just needs that good dick to snap him back to reality.
Right.
he's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
Everyone's favorite techno dork.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president.
Exactly,
I'm sure
Quaz.
you'll
What
be
up,
admitted
duder?
Anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Because there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees, that's why.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
Oh, this
That Phantom
douchebag's
Thief
still
could never have
around.
changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking
I'm sure you do, dog.
young man being held in
Fucking
custody has committed suicide.
47 seconds of dry pumping and then fucking passing out.
Have not been released. To repeat, The suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It'd be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
They make lamps. Koizel.
You're shitting me. We got him.
The plot twist for this story just works so fucking well.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom.
Yeah, what in the fuck?
Plan.
Oh,
How
yeah,
might you be
Koizel.
capable of
Yeah, I'm familiar.
executing
We've
such
used
a
them on
feat?
jobs before.
Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Be-do-do-do-do-be-do-do. Do-do-do-dum, be-do-do-dum.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Pan catchy.
There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
Quaz, his haircut shit. That automatically makes him suspicious.
There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible.
Be gay, do crimes. Apologize for nothing.
That's
Get out of here, Anchorin.
An incredible
Loose
one.
sauce. Get out of here. I watched you vent, Quaz. Your dumpy got stuck in it.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Yes. If you didn't notice when the antisocial dork just yoinks someone's phone straight out of their hands.
I see.
I can't wake
So
up.
we're going to use
Wake
this
me
place.
up inside.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Maybe. That would have required a lot of fucking coding for Atlas. Crime brulee. smug. Ostensibly smug. Smuggered. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Only real ones can.
Are you listening?
Yeah. I'm here. What up?
We need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves.
Maybe.
And kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
Yeah.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine.
Yeah, not Waluigi
wishes
waifu
to bring a
yet.
police
Waluigi
squad from
waifu yet
reality
never
into the palace.
dies.
If the 8 of us can
He's a
enter at
boss-ass
once,
bitch.
it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go
My
after
fuck
Okumura.
hut.
Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The
He's a
grand
fucking
mastermind
tool.
behind
You
us
hear that,
all.
Quaz?
An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer
I absolutely
possible
will.
and abandons that plan,
I'll suplex
he
him
may
through a
opt to kill
door.
us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Like, kind of.
Palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage! What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us.
Does it
all while
involve
learning his
pasta
identity.
or perhaps impasta?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is,
Damn,
inside
girl!
of the palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing
I could
this
probably make a
investigation
nacho
until the
pasta.
case
It
is
probably wouldn't be
fully
too
solved.
bad.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Ryuji, you have such a potty mouth. Operation.
Hey,
like,
you big bastard.
Quads, did you ever play Operation as a kid?
you been?
Fucking love that game. I mean, I died. I like that Sojiro's also in on this. Like, he is such a, like, such a badass.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Yep.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
No.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
Yeah.
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit.
You're
Left
welcome.
him alone on purpose.
I fucking the Sojiro arc is so good in this.
God, I can't
Like,
keep up with
because
any of
it's
this
super
stuff.
believable. Like, don't get me wrong, I love.
So what was this mistake
Oh
that Akechi
God,
made?
the dad from P4.
What did he do?
He slipped up
Like
in regards to
he is
Morgana's
just
voice.
trying his best. And
You
like he
mean
comes
Arcade?
around, don't get me wrong, but like Sojiro, like
Morgana
you
can
can
talk.
watch him like slowly break himself down and rebuild as
Sorry.
such a better
Was
human.
that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Why,
But you don't
Butters?
understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us
Dinner
at first,
is
too.
ready.
When you're in the metaverse,
Dinner
Mona
is
talks like
ready.
a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand
It's
him in
really
reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Yep.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Way
I
earlier.
want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
See, I told you, she's a dork.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For real?
The guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdown.
You have a good time, bubbers?
His own life.
Casually admitting a crime? What did I tell you all earlier? It's Shut the Fuck Up Friday.
From evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting
The most important thing you can do is shut the fuck up.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake.
Shut the fuck up Friday. Remember those guys, Bubba?
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
You know about the
What
Shut the Fuck Up
exactly
Friday
happened
guys?
In my cognitive world.
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
Busted during a raid
What
to
conditions?
prosecute the guy who shut the fuck
First,
up. They can't
we
prove what you were
required a
doing
place
there.
inside
Walked
the
in to go to the
cognitive world
bathroom.
that was the
They don't
same
know.
as in
You fuck
reality.
up and it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday. So review the script. What do you say when the cop first pulls you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And
Why'd
when
you
he
pull
keeps
me
asking
over?
questions,
That place is based on the real world after
and they
all.
ask more
Anywhere
questions.
that's not warped looks just like normal.
And if detained, what do you
That's
say?
why nobody but the person who
I
uses
invoked
the
the fifth,
nav
and then
even
what do you
realizes
do?
they're in the metaverse.
Fuck up.
Back with
Shut the
Kamoshida,
fuck up,
we came
Friday.
in from the station without
Never
even noticing.
answer questions when the cops have safe holidays.
Have a safe holidays.
You totally can't tell the difference if there
Exactly,
ain't any
Killjoy.
distortions around.
We had already
They
investigated
don't know why you were
Nijima-san's
there.
palace when
They
Makoto
can't
brought
prove
the
a thing.
suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that
Dee-dee-dee,
suggestion.
bam,
To be
bam,
honest, I
bam.
didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well. But once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you
absolutely.
became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own
Gay.
achievements were all that mattered to me. I
Gay.
was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We
We
heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
That's like picking between stubbing your toe or getting a paper cut between your fingers.
They looked no different from actual living
What
people.
level of masochism are you into?
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush.
As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
Exactly the plan.
With no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
Teddy's alright. It's the puns are really bad. Morgana's just bratty with no reason.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
Die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember. Drugs.
I see.
Woo!
Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yeah. Morgana turns into a bus.
You had lost control.
As it turns out, wasn't a cat, wasn't a human, is actually a motor vehicle. Surprising everyone.
All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured
Every
out
time
that
I
you
do
guys
it
made
makes me
Akechi
laugh.
kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never
You don't
even
want to
checked
know.
it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
You know, it's really going to be tough proving that I'm not
You
dead.
guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous
It's fine. I'm into it. What?
and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to
Bro, you were
believe,
crying in the bathroom.
considering
Do
what
not
we were
lie
up
to us
against.
like this. We
Ryuji's
heard
a bit
you.
on the dense and
It was
carefree
awkward.
side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry.
Yeah,
until we
best
could
of luck,
confirm it
Dad.
in
I
person.
don't have to be into work
I think
until
about it,
1,
my
but I'll get
interrogation
up
was
at
just a
normal time, so I
formality for
gotta
the
take
head
care of
commander. What a
stream
joke,
stuff
letting
as
me
usual.
interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though.
Fuck yeah,
This
Sojiro.
old brain is pooped.
Coffee and curry on me.
And feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Woo! God, story time.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death
Ooh.
for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
This dude sucks.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to a catch.
Yeah, let's go, guys!
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some
So
kind of
Quaz, who's
evidence?
the bigger blabbermouth?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions
Is it
which align
Ryuji
with that
or
possibility.
Akechi?
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit!
Yep. Never do it.
Duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What
How are
kind of
you, high
things go
spirits?
through
You having a good night?
politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Damn.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
When are you heading up to Cujo's?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
When are you out
Then it's unanimous.
to go visit
Visit
Hooja and fam? I told Hootfoot that he has to give you an extra hug from me, otherwise he's fired.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
Thursday?
We'll
Hell
have
yeah.
to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Spirit
That
Con
means we need
continue.
it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Ms. Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's
Okay,
why you
Ryuji,
needed
that's a
such daring
fucking
trick
stretch
as
if I've
getting
ever
captured
heard
and appearing
one.
to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman
If y'all don't know High Spirits and you're just chilling, definitely make sure you're following that wonderful human. He's one of my favorites.
I finally made
Would
it this far.
recommend.
It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Haha, we're so evil, XD,
researcher.
lol.
She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The
Oh
political
no!
world is
Chris
filled
Brown
with
was
old
booed
men
at the
who
American
only act
Music
to preserve
Awards.
their own vested interests.
Good.
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such.
Man, I wish when I used to be able to like translate tweets natively. Damn,
Those who
that was a
get in
cool
the way must be
functionality.
eliminated at times. That's the
Yeah.
correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it
It's
would
been a
stand
rough
out
day,
if there
High
were
Spirits.
continuous
It's
deaths
not
and
been
scandals with your political
fucking
rivals, which
great.
is why I made them
But
suspects.
we're here together, and that's
prosecute
the best we can
targets
do.
that I turn psychotic and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do
Ha!
was make it play
Evil.
When you
What up,
told me that,
Sharkles?
I knew then
Yeah,
that
it's
you
not
were the
big-
better man.
Their
Bacon grilled
popularity
cheese
was a
sandwich.
bit
That
beyond
sounds
my
delicious.
expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more
I made
support
some
since.
Tuscan
The
chicken
current
pasta.
administration is
Uh-huh.
dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal.
I want to rule the world.
I'll make this country rich for the sake of its
Yeah, we spent
selfish
like
and
6
ignorant
hours
masses
doing
who can only
6.5
rely on
hours
others.
working on 10, and I just
In other words, you're creating
dumb
a powerful
mistakes,
country that
very
can
dumb
compete
tiny
with the world.
mistakes. So
The public resonates
we'll give it a
with my
shot again tomorrow.
ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided.
Yeah,
That
you just got to
is
do
my
the best you
duty
can.
as
That's
the
all we can
chosen
do.
one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the... Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in a catchy
Did you do
phone?
the same to my phone?
Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his.
Well, do you have any
Be able to
plans,
tell the
Sharky?
precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into a catchy. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to a catchy.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the
Stop
button.
looking at my nudes.
Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? It may not have looked like, though, there's no doubt you were the most at risk. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. Just do your best. I'll be around if you need me.
The rest of us didn't get captured. We had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7.
I assume Ryuji had a really tough time with that.
The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more? Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand.
And just kind of hoped it fucking worked.
In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up.
Oh, Jesus,
I'm really
fuck.
on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
Sure.
Let me see.
For those of you that don't
Another
understand.
problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough.
What, was he covered in, like, oil or Crisco or something?
I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
I'm already here.
But Akechi would have entered the
Yeah, it's
palace
Quaz's
immediately
fetish.
after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of unfortunate bad with the on game, but people seem to be enjoying it and taking it very lightheartedly, so that's a positive.
So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it was... Thankfully, Sae Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon.
Yes, she does. That's kind of... You know what? No.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me.
The double inputs for movement is new.
Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done. Sorry.
Oh, I think it's cool that everyone's like fairly positive about it. I just feel bad for the game devs because clearly this is something they probably would have liked to release a little bit more cleanly.
So,
well, let me turn auto on here.
well, and how do I put this?
Yeah, I know, right? Some real butterfly effect type stuff, huh?
Oh, you want to hear?
Not.
What? He's tired.
I'm gonna head back then.
Good night, everybody. Hope you got them.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Oh, word. Thanks, Morgana.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
Dance.
We'll show you.
Am I okay? I'm just dead. Damn it. Damn, she sent me the heart emoji too? Damn, Teach.
Cut that out!
Oh yeah, is a bad influence. I love that you're calling her a boomer and she's like 30. I'm a boomer. Everyone's favorite bottom, Mishima. That's awesome, SNES. Did she learn that from you? Yeah, she's a bit more balanced and royal, I think. I'm not a boomer either. I am old. I'm fine.
Hey.
Oh, Tai Takumi? Takumi is fucking great.
Okay.
Stop it. Get some help. No, he doesn't care. He's a bad man. Awakami makes you feel things. You should probably get some help. That Raggedy Ann looking ass motherfucker.
All right, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Just don't get caught. You're like dead and shit.
You going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right?
Look, chat, I try and be a guide for the community to help give you good taste. Why with all the hard effort and energy I put in, why must you fail me so often? I have never been so disappointed in my life. And I've accidentally pooped myself.
Just don't stay out too late.
I think I got it on sale. And to be honest, it does add a bunch of extra content, which is really nice. It fleshes a lot of stuff out. It gives you a lot more variables if you like playthroughs.
Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Oh, yeah.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good.
Nobody knows me
we would have gained
because I'm
entry by
wearing
now.
my hood.
Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
I gotta agree with High Spirits on this
Who
one.
knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido?
I never met him, Quaz.
I can't figure
Actually, we
him out.
all know what the best dungeon
I did
theme
some
is in
light research
Persona.
on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Does anyone want to guess before I tell you what it is?
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm
Goddamn
the
right it
newspaper
is.
club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance, his dedication
Heaven
for people
absolutely
is
slaps
how he's
harder
garnered
than any
everyone's
fucking track.
trust. He's an admirable man of action with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that
Simp.
he'll help create a wonderful future in which young
Simp.
adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers
Man, that dude just
anything
didn't lick the boot.
unnecessary.
He made an entire fucking meal out of it.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once.
Makoto, go
Tomorrow's the
knock
day
him out.
off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that
This dude just
country's
mad 'cause he ain't
citizens
got
are
no
still
hair and he's
living their
short.
days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Yeah, Futaba. Wait until you make it to the year fucking 2016. Bad things happen. Because it's French.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Senator Armstrong. Yeah, I want to know where he gets them pants, though. They super stretchy. Man doing full sumo squats in them dress pants, and they ain't even pop a stitch. Whew, Lord, I'm sweating. That would be great. Bring your sister. It'll be a swell time. I want you all to know that I own that game. And I've been saving it for extreme sellout purposes. Yeah, let me get some of this. These are for when I'm lazy. Barely. Ooh! Oh wait, it's nighttime. I can't hang with Haru.
Hey! Hey!
No!
Hey!
No, I want to call Kawakami now. Bitch, get my laundry done. No, I'm just kidding. Lovely.
Hey!
Why am I staring at LeBlanc's bathroom? Because I have to pee. Time to doom scroll. What am I reflecting about in the bathroom? All right. I mean, Andor is very weird. Andor has to poop when Shelby poops. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why they call it the restroom. I'm fucking fighting for my life in there.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't need any of this shit.
What's up? Oh.
All right, I'll watch the DVD. It's not a Space Jam DVD. We'll watch the DVD.
Where's the manuscript? Can't do this. Did I fool?
Yeah, Salvation's really handy.
President can still grant you an amnesty.
For real? Oh!
Yeah. What you doing? Alright, fine. Wow.
Okay. Well then.
Thanks, fortune teller lady. Ihaya? Yeah, Dr. Death, I'm fine. Hey, what a good guess. I'm still alive.
He needs some milk.
Yeah, what up, Frank? Thirsty? You need some milk, buddy? I got some almond milk, some cashew milk, and some coconut milk.
Diamond mine. No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV
I'm a big
on?
fan of strawberry
Shouldn't be
milk,
on
but
it.
Shelby says that's weird.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Emerald mine.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it
The
required
warm feeling? Dude, I love it. Like,
when their popularity was
sheets fresh out of the dryer on a cold winter night.
people often
Oh,
lashed out at me online and whatnot.
that's the
Was it also your
shit.
plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge.
Yeah, profile
Once they
this
lost public
nutsack.
Someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Yeah, he's not even Phoenix right.
It's not just on TV or online.
More like Phoenix wrong.
Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Root beer flavored milk? That sounds good.
using the media.
I grew up near a dairy that has
Leaving Akechi
orange
aside,
milk and raspberry milk, and that shit
main
also
issue is Shido.
does a
Were there
fair
any
bit of
instances
slapping.
before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
Yes,
There's no way high
sir.
school students can get an appointment with
Orange
him either.
do be doing the slappy doodle.
We do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Oh, come on. Just do it.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
How could you forget?
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
I have a goatee and glasses.
Shido?
Yeah, he did.
You should go throw eggs at him as a sign of respect. Yeah, Haru's like super
Talk
late.
about being lucky. We can go check
That's
them
why
out
her
without
story's
an
kind of like very meh, you know? It's just like there and
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! And by the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
So let's go fucking piss on his shoes. Hey, fuck you, you're an asshole. I shook his hand. Is he speaking from the bathroom? What? No, let me buy drinks. Fuck Shido. That dude's an ass. Damn, y'all out here stimping. Damn, could have been something really cool but hidden back here. Oh well.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
Yeah, exactly, Frank.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Sid's optional.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy
You have the option to
man.
use them or not.
The hell? Are you supposed to hear citizen comments?
Come on, that was too easy.
That's enough, brat.
That's enough,
You're that
brat.
asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh,
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Get your
so
claws
you can
out.
fight in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
Oh, it's that dickhead, Ryuji. Kick him in the balls.
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has
We did get,
changed since I was
we got in a
last.
fight with Pitbull at the start of the game.
Started a daycare. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue! What are you looking at? This country
Busy
is filled with
doing your
clueless
mom,
children.
bruv.
I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real?
Oh,
Seriously?
Sid had decent character development.
Yeah, sure.
Haru just kind of like, here's your story.
Shido's
That's
the
it.
one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going.
She unfortunately also, due to the shortened timeline, has the presence and skill set of a wet paper
Shido's the guy who
bag.
set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
Huh. That's interesting.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building
Yo,
again
what's up,
right after
Radio?
school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Yeah, Ryuji.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere.
Ryuji,
We
the
have
fan
to
of
do
himbos
this.
everywhere. Himbo enjoyers everywhere. I'm not a huge Disney fan, but big news in Disney, apparently. They're bringing back Bob Iger. Also, if y'all don't know, Radio, incredibly fabulous streamer. How has the Scorpion been?
Yeah.
I forget the actual. I forget the actual reasoning behind why it's referred to as diet building. This is not its first appearance in a game either. Yo, Flame coming through for 19 months. Appreciate it, homie. Yeah. The new Pokemon game, glitches or not, just it gives me a chuckle no matter what. Let me see if I can figure it. So the first and the second building burned down. The current one, blah 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 blah. You know what? I'm just gonna do like straight up Google foo of why is it called the Diet Building? Huh. In fact, the name of the Japanese parliament in English is the Diet. And the Diet comes from the Prussian term and reflects the history of Japanese parliamentary development from this period and the influence particularly of Prussia and other European countries in Japan. Makes sense. Okay, so it kind of if anyone's familiar with India's parliament, it works pretty similar. House of Peers and House of Representatives. One of my old neighbors is actually a member of parliament in India, or was for some time.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, the ads are rough,
Listen up.
unfortunately. Always recommend ad block. That's, yes, a padlock. Yes, padlock works well. And you can also, go for ad-free viewing on Twitch. Always a cool thing.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Yeah, make sure you close up.
Hi.
Kawakami's gonna make some curry. There you go. Who was worried about Kawakami? Here you go. You're welcome. There might be there are certainly a few that do. Wait, I can just go behind the counter on this side? Seriously? I put like 300 hours into this game and I never noticed you could go behind the counter on the right side? Wow, that's my stupid moment of the fucking week. Becky, how goes the cooking?
Hey!
No, let me... No, son of a bitch. Fine.
Hey! Well then.
I'm not cleaning the bathroom. No, it's time to play video game. Wait, did I buy any video games?
Oh!
Yeah. I'll beat Starfornius, I guess. Good job, what?
Okay.
Listen.
Well then.
The amount of time and energy I put into video games and I learn something new, that's always a shock to me.
Do you think...
Oh, shit. Easy.
Yes! Hey!
Ask me to mash? Please.
Nice. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, calm down. I know there are a bunch of tentacle lovers in the chat. Relax. Y'all ever see that picture of Squidward getting his clarinet honked by Mr. Krabs? I've seen it once in my entire life and it's seared into my brain and I absolutely hate it. It's awful. Like, I'll never be able to fucking forget it. It's seared into... Yeah, it's awful. You've drawn that on request. Dear Lord. So, Ace, the best part of being an adult and having money is you can pay people to draw whatever you want. And I know Frank will agree with me. Frank, as an artist, there are two spaces in which you learn that you have complete power and control over everyone. The first one is that you can draw your own ass and titties, and no one can stop you from doing that. That in and of itself is unlimited power. But two, you also have the ability to draw yourself banging anyone's mom and or dad, and there's nothing they can do to stop you. Foz, you cannot outrun me. I'm not wrong.
You damn right I'm right. I can't remember a time I was goddamn wrong.
I would probably like it, and at that point, does that really count as punishment?
But we still have no hit.
I don't think so.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting.
Nah, unlikely.
You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become prime minister, even if it means
Good.
trampling on others.
That's the point of art. Art should elicit emotions, not always comfortable ones.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
Hey, yo.
It was a match?
Yo, what's up, Red
Titan
Razor?
Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual buildings on land.
I can't
Damn.
even begin to imagine
B just
what it will
posted a
be like.
photo, and there's this really hot
whatever
dude
it
sitting
is,
right next to
there
her.
are no barriers.
Damn.
Oh, shut up. Let's
Thicker
hurry
than a
up and go
bowl
in.
of oatmeal.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Wonder if she'll give me his
Get
number.
closer to the wall just in case. All right. Do it.
Hey, yo, someone figured out a levitation glitch in Scarlet Violet. It literally works just like the it works like the Skyrim and
This
Fallout
time,
bucket
the diet
tricks.
building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
It's coming to port. I definitely enjoy Futaba's dorkiness.
Even though this country may sink, he
Makoto is always full of surprises, though.
That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit. A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is
We'll be
beyond
fine.
ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
Your tastes confound me, for they are so poor. Do you eat cardboard?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful.
What
This
is
will
wrong
be
with you?
completely different from
You're
past
doing
palaces.
Canadians a disservice,
We're definitely gonna
especially the
take this treasure.
Quebecois. Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
No, I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
Yes, Tai Takumi is wonderful, Denny.
Joker.
Actually, stay here.
Hey. Oh.
See you, Morgana.
Thanks.
Yeah, so this has been a challenge run for me. We've been on hard and merciless difficulty. No DLC persona, no network summons, all confidence maxed. And I should be able to finish reading all the books, I think. I would like you to know that Denny will actually fight you. He's about 6'4", 285, and his fucking legs are the size of my body. He has a strong and passionate embrace that I've actually yet to feel, unfortunately, because someone went and broke their fucking femur instead of going to limit break. Denold.
It looks like.
You're right. Listen up.
Yeah, Denny has fucking huge hands. It was only mildly entirely your fault. I know. It's okay. Let's go whoop some ass.
Huh? What?
I'm gonna fuck this dude up.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Persona! Kamushita no!
Get fucked.
You did it, Fox!
Now, let us strike!
All out attack! Fox got knocked
I am a big fan of Dr. Legs, though. You'll be alright. Fucking suck up, yeah.
His health is really low. You have to be careful.
Now, Magor! Go down!
But Makoto does have a motorcycle. That's always bonus points. Gaming.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr.
Indeed, those privileged
Pass the Grey Poupon. God, I hate parties like this. Ugh.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm
This
will
one
come to
place
them
I
because
used to
they're
work
here
at,
on
this is many,
Cheetah's
many
ship.
years ago,
having
would
sex in the danger.
always rent
Come on,
out this like
let's make them see what
really
this ship really
fancy
is.
venue for their Christmas parties. But I worked for basically a payment processing and point of sale company, so it was a bunch of QA dorks, credit collectors, and programmers. I have never seen such fucking filthy, debased debauchery, drug use, and just public vomiting and indecency in my fucking life in a building that looked horrible, horrifying. I mean, yeah, honestly, that place fucking sucked.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now that the enemy is weak
Cyrus?
against this
Oh, she's actually pretty used.
The enemy is weak against Persona! Don't worry. We're strong. No holds barred! Finish it for me!
This is my other self. Crush them, Kamushita no!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Lend me a
Not
hand.
done yet! Okay,
Persona.
let Pathfinder power even higher!
There.
Knock them right off their feet!
yours.
I'll try. Get him. I'll use my persona.
Wow.
Do not move a muscle.
Do I want to start collecting? Yeah, I may as start replacing some shit here.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Okay.
I have not used a single one of those yet. Give me that shit.
Show me your true
Yoink.
form.
Just a casual backflip.
Now this enemy is beneath us. It should be easy to stay focused.
Persona! Surprisingly tough.
You want more?
Persona! Shall I take this one? Go!
Step up.
Let's go!
See it.
Well, on to the next
Just
trial.
like I thought.
Okay.
Oh, looks like we get the grabs.
Stand a
Extra
chance.
stuff.
Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
Damn, you saying we over leveled Futaba?
Focus.
Straight up just blow by that dog. Knows better. Yoink.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh my god, Ellie, you're so fucking cool. Holy shit.
Yo, thanks for the victory. Yeah, I forgot to fix that.
One down. Go persona. That's one down. Go clean go. Use power
This is
to
mine.
on to the next.
This is my other self.
Yeah, it was definitely more challenging in vanilla.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Yeah, thanks for the bits, Karma. Victory.
Are you ready?
It's time to end.
It's showtime.
And now for a show. Come, we must bring grace to this battle.
Block, resist, repel, and if I know the weakness, it's just quicker. This is all about efficiency.
It's deadly.
Because a lot of these dungeons, you have to one-day them. I'm pretty sure I've had to one-day every single fucking dungeon. So you definitely don't want to spend so much time.
Okay.
You want to make all of your
Leave the
fights
noobs and
as
let's
efficient as
go.
possible. My level should be pretty okay. Doing.
Huh? Oh, which...
Oh, useless. Thank you. Nothing's ever going to end up replacing my SP adhesive. Try to fix the marble. Yes. Okay. It's Burrows the cat.
This is...
Are you sure this isn't a trap, or Morgana?
Hey!
Yeah, yeah, I just... Or, like...
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you just fucking open them, Ryuji?
Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Past? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of
I guess
qualification.
so.
One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
You know, I really don't want to go to work.
Wouldn't they attack us?
Work
we
is
should prepare
bullshit.
for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him.
Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Well then.
Hey,
Most certainly. Our society sucks. Hey, yo, girl, what you doing? Oh, that's right. You can't talk to people. Got it. Okay. Kodo, how's it going over here? Damn it. No, let me fight him.
Indeed.
there a safe room around here somewhere?
Oh, yo, a strength incense? Let's go. Haru, you have lots of money and power. Why aren't you a VIP? Oh, you're a real help.
Nice. Well then.
Well,
Whoa. Joker.
Whoomp. Nice.
Still, this is a surprise.
Hmm.
All the
Waiting for
cognitive
Imp to
guests
show
in this
up
palace
here.
seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too. But talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
you have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to
Oh
freak out.
shit, Morgana.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right. It seems.
Please hear me out.
If I recall, the pool guy's the easiest one.
Hey, listen!
Listen up.
Get yourself some rest. I had to get up. Deck. I might throw us into a little bit of New Vegas while we wait for Trad's ready to get. We're just waiting for him. Y'all want to bully me through New Vegas for a little bit?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
Oh my fucking god,
I remember
Ryuji.
about 2 of them. What about you, Joker? Really? Wow!
Yeah, my
We're
brain's
up against
huge.
5 people. The politician
It's
Owen,
enormous,
a
covered in
former
wrinkles.
noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Correct.
Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
All right, let's get this done quickly. Hey. Well. Hey.
No. No. A bunch of.
Okay.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh, you mean he's grifting. Got it.
Nice going.
Damn. Look at my big brain.
Hey. Hey.
Ow. Alright, well,
I should write something.
I'm cool with calling it here. We did it. And we're almost at 100 hours, including all the cutscenes there. I'll give you the links, and then I'm going to knock out some Fallout New Vegas, and y'all can bully me. I just want to try and put my foot down and get through the rest of the game so we can start doing some real business with it. Anyway, if you haven't joined the Discord, would highly recommend it. It's a cool place to hang out, play video games on the weekend, talk about music and food and why farts are funny. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube, would highly recommend that as well. Actually, at 702 now, so trucking along. We'll hit 1,000 eventually. Yeah, if you haven't checked out our friends at SkyTech and you're in the US and looking for a PC, check them out. They super freaking cool. And that link gets me a little some, know what I'm saying? If you want to spoil the cat boy, check out the Throne wish list. All sorts of cool stuff for cosplay, crafting, and content creation. And there's some tea blends I whipped together with Adagio. All the proceeds going to benefit the Trevor Project. Eesh, words are tough. All right. Let me just, yeah, well, shall we? All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom just real quick.